So Todd Starnes, that's just a fun name to say. Todd Starnes. He's going to be talking about the Boy Scouts' recent decision about allowing girls into their organization, which is funny because, you know, the Girl Scouts have allowed boys for a lot fucking longer.
The Girl Scouts are killing it. I'm just sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm just saying they're killing it. They're killing it on the trans, and they're killing it on the allowing boys. The Girl Scouts are like,
and they've never been religious either, unlike the Boy Scouts.
No, they've actually been remarkably secular. They've been killing it.
So everybody that's been...
Oh, and the Girl Scouts have remarkably diverse programs that girls can go into, and they cover everything from business and finance to horses and, your traditional camping and, rope tying skills. They do all of that.
The funny
Girl
thing
Scouts
is that
killing it.
When it comes to actually selling things, the Girl Scouts have the economics right when it comes to the Girl Scout cookies, because that teaches a lot more than selling fucking jamboree tickets and flag placing and
economically, like, they're teaching girls how to get out there, to put themselves out there, to do the work of sales.
Hey, let's not also forget that their highest level is harder to attain than fucking Eagle Scout. Let's just put it that way. All right, so Todd Starnes is going to talk about shit, and this is more Value Voter Summit leftovers that I had on the cutting room floor. Let's get to this asshole.
Let's do it.
The sex and gender revolutionaries and the cultural jihadists are on the warpath. They are loud and they are proud.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, we are, honey.
Cultural jihadists.
All right, so I haven't heard an insult yet, except for the cultural jihadist thing. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, that was sort of
a weird thing that you said. But yes, we are loud and are here, and
mind cultural comp.
Shut up.
It's just why use the word jihad? I know it's because they're trying to flag to people things.
It's dog whistle.
It's the dog whistle. Yeah.
But it's just like all that means is like fight against and like struggle. That's all that really means. It's just quit using words you quit appropriating words that could be used with other words. It's like dumbass.
It's dog whistle. Dog whistle.
Just the other day, the Boy Scouts announced they will allow girls to join their once storied organization.
And listen to the fucking catcalls going on in the audience. The people that don't know how to shut the fuck up and let somebody talk.
Wait. Hold on a second. Once storied. So as soon as females are included, now it's disgraced. Now it's disgraced because females can be included.
No. Boy Scouts
the Boy Scouts became a shitty organization once the Mormons bought into
owning
a huge portion of it.
Yeah, I was going to say they were on their way out.
Not quite outright owning it, but they own quite a bit of it.
They wouldn't be the organization they are today if it wasn't a fucking Mormon based,
Well, Mormons are efficient. Let's give them that.
They came in and they
know how to turn shit into a business.
They bought it out. Yeah.
Now, I spoke to Mark Hancock, who heads up Trail.
Never not a funny name. Never not a funny name. I'm sorry. The name
I will
Hancock.
giggle about
That's always a funny name.
My friend.
It's great. It's right there.
Somebody I knew that died of an overdose, Ryan Kundick. It's just like, come on, man.
Wow.
Kundick. Dude. Like, I will giggle about people's names, and I don't care. I'm 5 years old on the inside because that makes me happy, and I'm gonna live longer than fucking Josh Feuerstein, who's actually younger than me.
And it's really easy to turn it into Felicia, and that's just great. That's just delightful. Okay. Oh, you just experienced what I experienced. Okay, so no one in high school ever, because I went to a super conservative high school, nobody ever came up with Fellatio or Felicia as a mocking name of my name. And then as an adult working for eBay, a customer was like, "You must have been teased so much about your name." I'm like, "Actually, not that much." And he was like, "Really?" Yeah. And he goes, "I'm like," and he's like, "You're not gonna like it if I say." I'm like, "No, I gotta know now." And he goes, "Felicia," and I was like, "Oh my God, that's amazing.
How did I catch on to this?
How did I not catch that?
How has no one done this? That is hilarious."
Right, but again, we've gone over this. We've gone over this before. That's not an insult. That's like you're a
Well,
goddamn hero.
I mean,
Yeah.
with my name, Chris became piss really fucking easy. So
The
not
best-
imaginative,
Yeah.
but
best
I don't.
best
Yeah.
anyone came up with for my name was Fish, and I was like,
No.
that's lazy.
that's
Like,
not even
I
that's not
was
even trying.
I was offended not because of like what they were calling me, but because I thought it was shitty. Like even as a kid, I was like, Fish.
That's the best you
Fish?
got.
Come on, yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
butt and a sh sound. Well done.
Just makes me think of the episode of Seinfeld where he forgets what the girl's name is and he thinks that her name's Mulva because it's female anatomy and he thinks it's vulva and he's
That
like,
was
"Oh, it's Dolores."
I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school with a lot of very clever kids, so they never
No.
really. They didn't really ever manage to get anything good. I still don't know how they got bag out of Kyle, but I guess I can see it.
Just because I'm a Guar fan, I'd be like Bile, you know,
That's not bad. Bile's not bad.
Lyle. But let's get back to Todd Starnes, shall we?
Falacia is the funnest.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
funnest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wins right there.
All right, here we go.
Real Life USA, a Christian-based scouting organization. He tells me this decision is nothing less than a war on boys.
No, that's the Catholic Church you're talking about there, sir.
Oh man,
Oh my God.
but
Oh my God. Women being included. Women, females, girls being included is a
Yeah.
war on what?
but
The simple act of including girls,
War
of
on boys.
including
Mhm.
them.
Of course,
But
you know
yeah,
this
no.
means war.
yeah, waging war on boys because that's what you do. I mean, fuck, that's not even really a war. That'd be more of
They're all about
that'd be
yay high.
That'd really just be kind of like a fucking massacre right there. I mean, they're only fucking boys.
They haven't started like pumping all that testosterone into their system to build up the muscle yet, so they're pretty
Come
easy
on,
to take
it'd be
out.
it'd be
Oh,
real
goodness.
easy.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm
would-
at a loss at this point where it's just like it's a war on boys.
And I'm imagining now the mind is running wild with going to war against a bunch of boys, and I'm just like mowing them down like a fucking
Not-
grim
not
reaper
right.
of children.
All right.
I'm thinking of how liberating it must have been for Anakin Skywalker to be cutting down all the younglings. Like, I fucking hate you. I hate you. You made that joke the other day about Obi-Wan Kenobi not knowing where a planet went. Thanks a lot, Yoda. You're gonna get killed for this shit.
Yeah,
It's like-
Anakin was a relatable character.
yeah, in a lot of ways. Yeah, I hate sand too. It gets everywhere. God damn it.
Many of you have started hearing a phrase in the mainstream media, something called toxic masculinity. It's not just a war on boys, it's a war on men.
No, that's not what toxic.
No,
no,
that's not
no,
what that is at
no.
all. Okay, so
But that's okay.
I heard this
words
thing.
are indicative. It's not masculinity. It's toxic masculinity. That's a problem. Okay, so you see that most men do embody certain aspects. Most men do have certain behaviors that are applied to most. Like it's just a common. It's on a spectrum, and it's hard to define. But these things are in the healthy, normal range. And then there's toxic masculinity that takes the healthy, normal range and narrowly defines what manhood and masculinity should look like.
Mhm.
And it puts them in this hyper aggressive, horrible place. And that's not insulting manhood. How is this? It's in the name. It's not masculinity. It's toxic masculinity. You see,
But no, he
there's
just
a big
heard these words.
qualifier there.
He just heard these words and he's repeating them.
He's heard them. He doesn't.
I'm
understand
going to be
them.
upset about something I don't have the concept for.
he's just like, what he's doing is he's saying, like, he's trying to warp the reality. He's
Right.
gaslighting everyone, going,
Mhm.
they're saying that any masculinity is toxic. Obviously not, because we put a qualifier in front of it.
Mhm.
God.
Yeah.
We put a qualifier. It's called the word toxic that you just used. This is how language works, motherfucker.
Oh, wait, why is it not playing? Oh, wait, here we go. Sorry.
And there are those in this country that want to feminize men. They want to criminalize masculinity.
No one.
We just want
that.
we want
Look.
men to be able to identify with however they want to identify.
Yeah.
And what the fuck does feminized men even fucking mean?
I don't know.
No,
I
we
don't-
can't.
Look, I don't know, but why not? Sure.
I think
Is this a bad thing?
the counter to toxic masculinity is a bit of traditional femininity. That, baking,
Right.
like Edna talked
I've
about,
met
and
some women.
Well,
experiencing feelings as if they're more than just anger or fuck. Like that's
right.
like that's.
I had a boss at one time who, as a lady, was more masculine than I could ever have hoped to have been.
Mhm.
We're talking
Yeah.
like hey buddy, how you doing? Like she had a deep voice too. I mean, walked up to me, hey, how's it going? And she punched me on the shoulder like I'm a good old time chum. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I had to be like, oh hi, yeah, doing great. And as soon as she left, I'm like, fuck, that really hurt. God.
No, yeah, I've been outmanned by many a woman,
Well, yeah, it's like,
and sometimes voluntarily.
and guess
It's
what?
almost like the experience.
We're okay
of-
with that.
Okay.
It's almost like the experience of masculine to feminine exists on a spectrum, and people fall within a
It's almost like-
myriad of ranges.
Gender's a
And-
concept, not related to biology. How about that?
Bizarre,
damn it.
really.
Oh,
God.
man.
This is such a
and
misogynistic
almost-
rant he's going on.
And
Too.
it's almost
Killing
like
me.
it's almost like men and women have more in common than they do not.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
almost
we're
like
part
we're
of
the
the same
species. Kyle, yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah.
There is a such thing as sexual dimorphism. We're not trying to say that doesn't exist. We're just
No.
trying to say that gender is not assigned to your chromosomes, guys.
And by the
being
way,
masculine, being
everyone-
feminine has nothing to fucking do with your DNA. Has nothing to do with it. There might be
Yeah.
certain markers that lead you to act a certain way, have brain chemistry that acts a different way, but it's not going to be like a hard fucking coded thing,
No, yeah, they're
No, it's not a binary.
it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. I tend to have the sexuality that most men would embody. For instance, just saying, just a thought.
I've got the libido of 11-year-old. What can I put it in today?
Humping pillows.
Oh, God damn it. The couch. It had it coming. It was asking for it.
Look
Oh,
how
not
it's
funny.
bad.
Not funny.
Well, yeah,
Sorry.
look how
Not,
it's-
Terrible.
look how
not
it's-
funny. It's an inanimate object. It
the
cannot give
subject-
consent. It's,
The, su- the
But
subject
really, it's displaying. So,
right there, just right there, just
I mean, the consent's implied.
that
absolutely.
shouldn't have had its throw pillows laying there like that.
I mean, it's just got all of its holes right there. Like there's like a slit, and it's
Yeah.
how you not gonna
Rivet
fuck
holes.
that couch.
Are you gonna not fuck that couch?
What's really sad is
T-shirt
that
idea.
every male has
Let's just
tried
get-
that.
Just get a
Seriously.
generic picture of a couch and just say asking for it.
No, the
Let's
one that
let-
just says, "Come on, who hasn't fucked a couch?"
All right, back to Todd.
I haven't.
God damn it.
I haven't. I don't have a dick. You can't fuck a couch without a dick.
You're not trying hard enough.
I have had many an intimate moment with a pillow, though, so that's fine.
Rubbing. Yep.
Well, I found something interesting over these past few months.
Oh,
Our
really?
nation has been wrecked by terrible natural disasters, hurricanes. There have been fires.
And it's our fault.
There was
Right.
that terrible
There- that-
situation in Las
Mhm.
Vegas.
Oh, that's our fault too.
Oh,
I
a
saw
terrible
men.
situation.
Grown men.
Wait, how does that have to do with
Wading
what does that have
into
to
the
do with
floodwater.
girls?
Oh, he'll
What
get
does
it.
that have to do with girls?
He's trying to say that I saw manly men going into action because of these things.
Hey,
Running
hey,
into the
there was-
bullets
There was some,
to
there
save
was some
people.
manly women going
And I
into
didn't hear
action,
the
too.
mainstream
There were some brave fucking women running into there too.
Let me
There were
rewind
some
that
brave
just a little
fucking
bit.
women trying to block bullets. There were some brave women who were trying to help people who were wounded. Shut the fuck up. I am one of those women that when I have pulled over my fucking car to check on people, to run toward disaster because I knew I could help. So fuck off with your brave fucking men shit, because I will be the first one to show the fuck up if there are injured people, because I can actually fucking help.
I saw men, grown men, wading into the floodwaters, running into the bullets to save people. And
Well, that doesn't sound like a very smart thing to do, running into the bullets.
Okay, that's actually,
You're trying to avoid those, right? I mean,
yeah,
that
actually, no. Okay, the floodwaters thing. There was a lot of women who were first responders as well.
Oh yeah, there were.
Yeah.
Second, if you are an EMT or a paramedic going on a dangerous scene, you don't go into the dangerous scene until it's secure. That is not. If there are people running into a dangerous scene to help people, they are actually causing more of a problem.
they're going to make more casualties. So.
Exactly. And because the people who are down, you generally, hopefully, have more time to help them. If you don't have enough time to help them, you running in is not going to make it better. You're going to make it worse.
Yep.
You don't. This is just simple logic. This isn't masculinity.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's toxic masculinity that's like, I'm fucking bulletproof.
No,
Like,
he's got-
that's toxic masculinity,
He's got
honey.
like 7
and
seconds.
that's why it's toxic.
7 seconds. Let's let him finish up.
I didn't hear the mainstream media complaining about toxic masculinity then.
Felicia just did.
I just called it out just now. Just didn't. Wow,
well,
that was quick.
Hey, you shouldn't run headfirst into someone shooting at the crowd. You probably should. You should probably go for cover if someone's still shooting.
If you can get to people who are not under active fire, but have treat them.
By all means, do
fucking
that.
Triage, you motherfucker, and maybe take one fucking first responder class.
Oh my God,
One
Todd Starnes.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I never
Yeah,
thought
that'd be
Todd
nice.
Starnes would make us talk for like 18 minutes. God
No
damn.
kidding.